Sup players, it's Christmas I'm here and I'm back again with another deck profile of Volcanics. So I wanted to make a deck profile with Volcanics when we eventually got the new cards in the TCG, because I made a deck profile with the OCG cards like 3 months ago, like a week after they were released. I already saw like some cool stuff they could do. But now I had a lot more time to test the deck online and such, and I think the deck is very it's okay. Like, I think the deck could definitely be better. And apparently Konami just likes giving Pyros like new cards. Like, we got Bonfire, we got the new rank 4 that can like foolish a Pyro. We got Snake Eye. We have like the Diabellstar that can like do a lot of stuff for this deck as well. And yeah, I think it's a very fun deck to play now. It's still as fun as I imagined it, like all those years ago I played it last time. And it's still my favorite deck. And I actually ended up getting third with locals added yesterday with about like 25 players. So I played like one Pearly, which I lost to, and then I won against a Manadium player, a Sprite player, a Vanquish Soul player, and a Synchron player. So the deck was pretty good yesterday, and I'm gonna show you the list I played yesterday because yeah, it's an obscure deck, and usually I only do regional deck profiles or like those kind of event coverage, but I just want to cover this because it's a locals, it's my favorite deck, and I played something obscure. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So best card in the deck, 3 Trooper. This card is broken. It's essentially your new Rocket. I don't play Rocket anymore. I don't think Rocket's very good. Because you don't need to, like, this card can search the Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, and a spoiler for my deck, I don't play Reload in my current version because I don't really see a reason to play it. And spoiler as well, I don't play Scattershot because if you play Scattershot, they banish 1, and then that whole play is dead. The only thing Scattershot really does is to burn 500, which the deck has plenty of other ways to burn for 500 now, so you don't really need that. And also, this card alone is just way better to summon off of Emission and like every other card. The only thing it like isn't really good at is like its attack stat is very low, so it can't really push for anything. But another key thing about this is that you can go normal this and turn it into an Amirage, which actually comes up a lot in the version that I'm playing. So yeah, best card in the deck for sure. I played 3 Shell. I was debating on cutting this, but I think Shell is kind of needed because you just generally need Pyros in the deck, and there's a lot of times when you're link climbing, you just want to be able to keep searching more Pyro monsters to like go into link 2 plays and such. So you just go normal this, turn it into a link Karibo, use a Volcanic Blaze Accelerator to special the new one you search with its effect, and link it to Hita, take the Ash if they've ashed you, for example. Then you can use Shell again, and then you can go into a Nightmare, discard the final Shell. So you just, there's like a lot of ways to cycle through 3 and just banishing the 3 with Emperor Summon. So I think Shell is actually kind of neat, even though it doesn't really do much. You just need Pyros in the deck, essentially. I play 3 Rimfire. This card is really, really good. Yeah, it's what enables your combos. What enables you to break boards. Like, it's really, really good. And I played 2 Emperor this time. In my last profile, I only played 1 because it in theory comes back every turn. But there's a lot of scenarios where 2 just really comes up. For example, you can summon the second one off the trap card. You can you don't really need to recycle it with Inferno and that much anymore. And just having 2 of these on the field can sometimes be great because if their opponent is low on life, they can't really play if they're playing like a combo deck because they just end up burning themselves to death. So it's pretty good. And yeah, the fact that it just comes back every single turn is so good and just burns for more and more damage. It really puts your opponent on like where they have to make sure to get rid of this fast, or else they're just gonna lose the game. That's it for Volcanic Monsters. Yeah, no Scattershot, because yeah, it just loses to like a lot of things, and in theory you're playing like 2 other breaks in your deck, which I just opted to play more hand traps instead. So I play 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru, 3 Imperms, and 2 Valors. So, sorry, my bad. So 10 hand traps in total. Or 11, my bad, again. So 3 Ash because it's Ash. It's really good against almost every single deck. It's good versus Purely, good versus Labyrinth, good versus Branded, those kind of cards. Nib is, I want to say, like, it's an okay card against combo decks, but it becomes so much better when you have them in combination with, like, Valor or Imperm. It just becomes FTK most of the time. And Nib is especially pretty good in this deck because the token is very easy to get rid of. You have a searchable Blaze Accelerator that can pop it. You have, like, most of your deck is level 1s anyway, so you just summon the token in front of Anima's Zone. Anima take the Nibiru token. Of course, it doesn't get the stats, but you just get rid of it. Like, it's pretty good. I think 11 hand traps are quite good because you just want to stop your opponent and just stop them with your own cards. So that's for monsters. So for spells, we play 3 this, and with the 1 Garnet. This card's insane. You can only control 1 special one from hand, and then you can target a card, send a level 1 Pyro from your deck to graveyard and pop the monster. So it enables you to break boards, and it's an extender as well. And it just sends this for Emperor. So, like, it's really good card. I really underestimated this, but, like, it's so good. Like, it's literally one of the best cards they got for sure. And then the final spell is just 3 Prosperity because we need, like, some kind of consistency booster. And the extra deck, I want to say the extra deck is important, but it's not the end of the world to banish 6 cards. So it's pretty good. I don't know when we're going to get Bonfire, but I'm definitely going to fit Bonfire into this deck because just more copies of Trooper is essential. And lining in with the more copies of Trooper, I play 3 of this card. This was the final one that was released after I made my deck profile. And when I read this at first, I wasn't really too impressed. But when I play with the card is just way better than what I anticipated it for. Because this is literally a welcome Labyrinth for Volcanics. You use the second effect also a lot because it's like, this is a burn deck and this can burn for 1550 with Emperor, so it's really good. But another cool thing you can do with this card is you can just go, when your opponent ends their turn, you can go end phase, activate this, summon Trooper effect, add 1, Trooper gets bounced back, and then when it becomes your turn, you can just normal the Trooper again. So it's like really good. And yeah, this card is a lot better than I anticipated. Also, another thing is that you can activate multiple of these, but of course it has to be one, like you can only activate 1 effect per turn. But if you have 2 of this set, you can in theory just activate this, summon Emperor, activate this to burn for 1550. Like, pretty good. I'm definitely pleased with the card. Definitely wouldn't cut it yet. And then I play this card. You just need it. It's like a negate, and it just shuffles your stuff back to make you keep having resources not digging out. And then the final, like, spicy card I play 2 of this. That you usually only see this in the FTK version. But my opinion of the FTK version is that it's so bad. Like, FTK just loses to, like, so many hand traps. It loses to, if they go Sleepy Memory, it loses to, like, you just breaking because you have to play, like, more breaks in your deck. And yeah, the FTK is just not, I think it's also, like, oddly specific. You have to have, like, I think it was, like, you have to open Fire Ejection, Blaze Accelerator, and, like, Trooper or something. I don't remember fully, but, like, another thing, I don't play Fire Ejection. I think that card is cheeks. I definitely wouldn't play that card. That card is just so awful. But yeah, about this card. So it's actually just an insane burn card because in combination with Emperor, if you go, like, turn 2, and you manage to, or, like, if you go turn 1 and you can manage to banish, like, 3 Pyros but summon, you usually have 4 banished because you use Rimfire to send it, so you have another one banished there. So that's 2,000 damage Emperor deals by itself. Then you set the emission, so that's 3,500. If they play a combo that gets special 3 times, you flip this and it's game. So I this has just won me so many games because of that. And also, it has like another cool interaction, I guess. If you summon a trooper and they try to Veil or Imperm you, you just chain this and yeah, dodge it. And you also burn them at the same time. So that's pretty cool. And then the final cards, we play 3 Gosen, 3 Rivalry, low-key the best cards in the deck, but this is how you basically play. You want to just make sure your opponent can't play, so you just play, like you just flip this and they can't play, and it's really good because if you go, Trooper has an effect to give them a token, and you can just give them a token and flip one of these, and if the deck just can't deal with it, then that they can't deal with it, and they might be locked for a few turns because you just turn your Trooper into Almirage anyway, so they can't even like crash it with Trooper. So it's really, really good. Like these cards are obviously broken. Not very good against like. It of course depends on which deck you play against. For example, if you play against Purely, like none of these are like super good. But like the way I see it is that Purely is one of the deck's worst matchups along with Cash, which is why the deck unfortunately isn't the greatest right now. This deck just straight up just auto losses just to Purely if you like don't really open up insane and they don't know what your cards do. But yeah, so that's the main deck, 40 cards. I'm briefly gonna go over to the extra deck. So I decided to play some ranked ones because the deck can summon them quite easily. So the only one I play for going first is Ensemble Robin because it's just like an okay ranked one to start with, I guess. We play Assemble, Nightingale, Down Magician, and Zeus for the going second play. But like these don't matter. You really don't really make most cards in these extra deck. Like along with Linker is like, if they believe me, but you just summon a Link away anyway, so it's like not the end of the world. And then Esilia is like, you can go summon a monster, link into Linkaribo, use Blaze Accelerator to special, turn it into Anima, and then you can just make this, but it has never came up, so it's like. And then Anima is really, really good. I might consider bumping it up to 2. Linkaribo is really, really good. Almirage is really, really good. All these Link ones are just mandatory in the deck, I feel like. And then Hita is mandatory too. It's so easy to climb up into it anyway. Same with Phoenix, and Unicorn, and Access Code. These are really good, and not just I also play like Dark because it's also very easy to go into. And I play IP in case you go first. You can like make a board that goes like Emperor with the trap that negates along with IP. So that's something, I guess. But yeah, extra deck is for the most part, it matters, but it like doesn't really. The only ones I really truly make every game, I want to say, is like I make these a lot. Like we'll say these cards are like not very good, but like these cards are like kind of important. But you can win without the extra deck. I think it's just very very necessary to have it. And then for the side deck, I probably should make this, but like I played 3 Droll for Manadium and all the combo decks, of course. Then 3 Barrier. It's broken versus so many decks. Never resolved it once though. I play Dark Ruler because a lot of people in my locals like to play combo decks, and this card just also fucks a Rise hard, I guess, and like everything. Evenly is really good versus Labyrinth. Same with Cosmic, but yeah, you just need some kind of background removal. But yeah, that's the deck, and it's really fun, and I hope to play it again sometime. But anyways, T Paradigm signing out.